too, and she's closely followed by a man in faded black, who was no less startled by the sight of them than they was in the recognition of each other. Yeah? After a short period of time, in blank astonishment, in which the old man with the pipe had joined them, and they all three burst into a laugh. Well, says the woman,
every person has a right to take care of themselves. He always did.
That's true indeed.
says the laundress.
No man more so.
Now then, don't stand staring as if you was afraid, woman. Who's a wiser? We're not going to pick holes in each other's coats, I suppose.
No, indeed.
Says Mrs. Dilber and the woman together.
We should hope not.
Very well then.
Cries the woman.
That's enough. Who's worse for the loss of a few things like these? Not a dead man, I suppose.
No, indeed.
If he wanted to keep him when he was dead, wicked old Scrooge.
There, pursued the woman.
Why wasn't he natural in his lifetime? If he had been, he'd have had somebody to look after him while he was struck with death instead of lying and gasping at his last there by himself.
It's the truest word that was ever spoken.
Says Mrs. Dilber.
It's a judgment on him.
I wish it was a little heavier judgment.
Replied the woman.
And it should have, then you may depend upon it. If I could have laid my hands on anything else. Open that bundle, old Joe. Let me know the value of it. It's no sin, open the bundle, Joe.
Now the man in faded black, right, mounting on the breech first, produces his plunder. It was not extensive, yeah, a seal or two, a pencil case, a pair of sleeve buttons and a brooch of no great value was all. They were severally examined and appraised by old Joe, who chalked the sums up on the wall and disposed to give each of them upon it and then added them up into a total.
That your account,
Said Joe.
and I wouldn't give another sixpence if I were to be fired for not doing it.
Now,
Who's next?
Mrs. Dilber, she's next. Sheets and towels, a little wearing apparel, 2 old-fashioned silver teaspoons, a pair of sugar tongs, a few boots. Her account was slated on the wall in the same manner.
I always give too much to the ladies, and it's a weakness of mine, and that's the way I ruin myself.
Says old Joe.
There's your account, and if you asked me for another penny and made it an open question, I'd repent of being so liberal and knock off half a crown.
And now undo my bundle, Joe.
Said the first woman. And Joe went down on his knees for greater convenience of opening it, right? And having unfastened a great many knots, he dragged out a large heavy roll of some dark